What's up, guys? It's triple berry cobbler subs time. Let's go. Oh, my rib. Got a broken rib, guys. As I said, I can't really flex. We got blueberry cobbler quest bars. We got blueberry cobbler quest bars. We got some s'mores Oreos on here. Blueberry cobbler quest bars, s'mores Oreos, raspberry jam, strawberries, blueberries, and I think that's it. But I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I usually miss something. That could get expensive too. Cheers, guys. Cheers. Ice cream. Oh, I'm sorry. I have Enlightened triple berry cobbler ice cream. Enlightened triple berry cobbler ice cream. There we go. So anyway, what's up 9730? So shout out to Bike Life, shout out to SE Bikes Life. We got a bunch of Bike Life people in the stream, which is normal because I did banana dogs the other night. So decided to switch it up. I was going to do something almost similar, and I'm just like, I need to change this. But blueberries and strawberries, bananas are not berries, believe it or not. This is a berry-themed meal. So, oh yeah. I know people, I'm well. I went to the Gary V sneaker launch today. Shy's asking, is Enlightened or Halo Top better? All right. Time out. Before I get to the Gary V thing. Shy from the Blake Diet group is asking, is Enlightened or Halo Top ice cream better? Now, for the most part, I prefer Enlightened and Jenny prefers Halo Top. For the most part, right? I prefer Enlightened, and Jenny prefers Halo Top. Now, having said that, there are Enlightened ice creams that Jenny likes better than the Halo counterparts, and vice versa. So, which is better? I mean, that's really going to be your personal opinion. The consistency is different. Now, check the blueberry out on the inside. Check that out. That is awesome. I'm so excited about this. Oh, yeah. Well, in my personal opinion, Enlightened packs more flavor and Halo is creamier. Kathy from the Blake Diet group said it depends on the flavor as well. In my personal opinion, Enlightened packs more flavor, Halo is creamier. And it depends which one you want. Like, I want the flavor more because I melt everything, right? Huh. How come I don't let people join the live? At times I let people join the live, but really, I'm eating dinner, so it doesn't always make sense to have somebody join my live. The requests come in like crazy when people join, request to join live. You hit join live. Sometimes they don't even accept. So, I got a lot of stuff going on. I got 3 cameras. It's easier for me to do things this way. Now, I have had people join lives. I had Frank from East Village Pizza in my live. Like, if there's something like awesome going on, like, what's up, Ramsey? Yeah, so anyway, speaking of awesome going on, thank you, BSL. I went to the Gary V sneaker launch today, the new queso sneaker launch, and I'll be doing a post from there. You know, we took some pictures at the event. It sucked because I can't flex. My rib is broken. And there's like, you know, they had a whole photo shoot set up, right? A whole photo shoot set up. And I took some pictures with my shirt on, and and I took my shirt off and I had the bow tie on, and I'm like, let me take some shirtless pictures. But just like this, I couldn't like fully flex. I was like half flexed. I was so pissed. I was in so much pain too. My rib was in so much pain. I'm like, damn it. I'm like, out of all the times, I'm like, now I got a broken rib and I can't friggin' flex for this. I'll post the photos anyway. Yeah. Well, but anyway, Gary Vee's team is awesome. The K-Swiss people there, awesome. The influencers I met there, awesome. Shout to Cheat Day Eats. I had a long conversation with her. We're in a similar space but different. Our business models are different, but we're both in the eating space in some capacity. So we had a long conversation. Awesome girl. Good day, except for a lot of traffic. If you guys don't like this blueberry stuff, like seriously, you're gonna make a PB&J sandwich? You should, because this triple berry stuff is amazing. So, yes, check out Gary Vee. Check out his new K-Swiss sneaker. You guys probably know who Gary Vee is. Check out Cheat Day Eats. You probably know who she is, but check her out if you don't. She puts out really good content too. You got some tea to spill the next time you see me. I can't wait to hear it, Rosario. Thank you, Khalid. I appreciate it. I try to keep my channel lit, but like, you know, sometimes it's not as lit as others. You can't be lit every time, right? So you check the website out, or am I about gaining or losing? Right now, I'm just about enjoying life. Listen closely. Right now, I'm about enjoying life and staying between 195 and 205 pounds. That's what I'm doing. Enjoying life and staying between 195 and 205 pounds. It doesn't really matter to me. If I start to gain too much, I'll lose. If I taste banging, Del. We got 4 berries. Actually, I think it's just quadruple berry. Strawberries, raspberry jam, blueberries, and blueberry cobbler bars. So it's actually quadruple berry, but really on a technicality. So I know people are always asking me my goals. The other thing is you wouldn't be able to tell what my goals are by my meals. There's times where I'm eating a 3,500 calorie meal and it's a surplus. There's times where I'm eating a 4,500 calorie meal and it's a deficit. So my training isn't really habitual at all. All right? So Miami's best personal trainer. You're Miami's best personal trainer, and you're asking me how I'm not gaining weight with these high-calorie meals? That's fair. You know what? That's fair. You're not Miami's best nutritionist. I teach intermittent fasting and flexible dieting for a living. And a lot of people are confused between personal trainers and nutritionists. And personal trainers should know how to train the body, mobility, quads, glutes, hamstrings, shoulders, biceps, triceps, all the muscle heads, calves, all that stuff. They should know how to get you results if your nutrition is right. But, oh, hold on. That doesn't mean you're a nutritionist. So, fair enough. Now, somebody said acid reflux for real. Actually, when getting the proper nutrients and digesting while resting, right? It actually cures acid reflux, heartburn, and indigestion. And it's very confusing. It's like eating all that's going to cause like horrible digestion, acid reflux, and like, oh, so much discomfort and all this. And like, you guys are missing that this meal has all of my daily nutrients, fiber, potassium, vitamins, minerals, protein, fat. Yes, there's a lot of carbs here. Yes, there is. Carbs are not the devil. Carbs are not the devil. The devil is the person or the people or the media outlet or the influencer or the friend or whatever, whoever told you carbs are the devil. That's the devil. Kathy said, ever since she started the diet, she hasn't had heartburn and she used to live on Tums. No, I believe it, Kathy. I've gotten that feedback from a lot of people because every time somebody asks about heartburn and indigestion, yes, I track micronutrients. That's how I know it has the right fiber, potassium, vitamins, and minerals in there. So there's, oh, hold on, two things. So Kathy was saying how she hasn't had heartburn. Now, I used to have heartburn and indigestion, acid reflux all the time. Stopped mine. Kathy stopped. Many of my clients or people who joined or bought my program in the past many of them have come to me either in person or online and said, hey, what's crazy is I don't get heartburn anymore. I don't get like, and I'm not saying the Blake diet cures heartburn and indigestion. I'm saying getting the proper nutrients, which I cover in the Blake diet, digesting the bulk of your food while resting, which I cover. Like, these things contribute to fixing that. So, Lisette, if my rib starts hurting, right? The diet saved your life, King Allstate. Appreciate it. The update, Lisette was asking about the fact that I'm having more carbs because I was scared. Like the first night I broke my rib, I had to stop eating because my rib hurt when my stomach got too big. And she's asking because I have more carbs now, is my rib feeling better? It is feeling better, but like I may have to stop eating at some point if I'm in pain. You're leaving for military training next Wednesday? Well, best of luck to you. Best of luck to you. Fucking kill it. Kill it. Keep your head up. Be positive. Because it's not going to be a walk in the park. As you probably know. and just don't give up. How long does it take a rib to fully heal, right? You were really on the verge of offing yourself until you found me. Share more. Why were you thinking about offing yourself? And why did finding me change that? Now, yeah, it says 6 to 8 weeks to fully heal, and I am 6 days. I'm 5 days in. So, I mean, it's going to be a while to fully heal. But, cheers. This is lit. So, I was telling the Blake Diet group when I was making this, if you guys don't know, I make these for the Blake Diet group, go over the nutrients, ingredients, you know, how I arrived at everything, what's awesome, super macro friendly, what tips and tricks and all that stuff. And I was talking about my rib, I'm like, it could have been worse than a broken rib. Oh. I can ride my bike, not at the same capacity I was before right now, but pretty close. So, watching me every day helped you realize that life can be as great as mine, or at least appreciate it, King Allstate. I really appreciate it. I can ride my bike to like, I would say 75% capacity right now. Meaning like I can't jump it. I can really very carefully. I can't do like total crazy shit, but I can ride the bike. So that brings happiness to me. I appreciate you too, King. No. I can go to the gym. I can train legs at the gym. I cannot do a single pull-up, not even close. The second I touch the pull-up bar, this just feels horrible. There's certain things, just even carrying, what's up, Ryan? Even carrying the bag at the grocery store hurt me, but I just started doing bicep curls. I haven't done bicep curls in like 6 months. And, I'm just looking for things to do. Your girl can ride the bike if you know what you're talking about. If I know what you're talking about, your girl can ride the bike. I gotcha. Wink, wink. I was gonna flip that on you, but like you're leaving for the military in a couple days, so I'm just gonna like let you have that. Because you set yourself up. Appreciate it, Care Bear. Be careful when you set yourself up to have your own joke flipped on you. What's up, Bleak Obscurity? Ryan, how you making out? I know last night or 2 nights ago you were like, how you feeling now? Appreciate it, King. No, you're welcome. I had all different jokes running through my head. All I would have to pick is one. But I was like, nah, I'm just gonna freaking let this go. Super positive dude. So, We are 5 out of 10 down. We're 5 out of 10 down. Oh, no, this is 5 out of 10. Wow. I gotta chew my food better. Provecho, provecho. Right? And what was it before, Ryan? Yes, my diet is real. If you don't believe my diet is real, you don't have to join. What were you beforehand, Ryan? Because I'm just wondering, even with like water weight fluctuation and whatnot, are these hot dog buns? No. You were just watching me on YouTube? I appreciate it. YouTube, a lot of these meals, like this meal will be on YouTube, probably not on Instagram. Ever ate chicken and waffles with Fruity Pebbles? Actually, we have. Actually, BS Dell, we did chicken and waffles with Fruity Pebbles, except the chicken breading was breaded in Fruity Pebbles. All right, you're good. You're good, Ryan. The chicken breading was Fruity Pebbles, which was pretty cool. So, when we doing the noodles, Ariana, Jenny is here like only some of the time. I know you miss her. Jenny is on @BigJenny. She's here 3 days a week, maybe. Sometimes 4. What's my opinion on steroids? My opinion on steroids. Most of the fitness industry does steroids. I would say 97%, 99% of males in the fitness industry do steroids. Probably, I don't know what percentage of females, but a lot more than you think. And females don't do steroids to get jacked. Not most of them. Most of them just do steroids to look super shredded. My opinion, I'll give you 2 opinions. From a male's perspective, if you do steroids, put it this way. I've seen this before many times. Some dude does steroids, blows up. Like, mass. If I did steroids, I would be a monster. I'd be a fucking beast overnight. And you guys would be like, holy shit. Blah, blah, blah. Oh my God, right? I would be a beast. I'm already 6'2", 200 pounds. Lean. If I did steroids, I would just turn into a fucking beast. So, but here's the thing. How was my weekend? How's my rib? You'd like the Gary Vee vid. Once you stop doing steroids, you're going to shrink back down. So when you make that decision, to do them, you're basically making a decision to do them for life. Because if you stop, you're going to go from looking friggin' massive and getting if you do it to begin with, it's to look massive if you're a dude. And you're going to go from massive to just shrinking right back down. And we're a matter of weeks, months, whatever. How are you going to feel when you lose that much of your physique, like that fast? Probably going to some serious depression. So hopefully you can afford to do them for life, because as I understand, they're very expensive. Care Bear said it's painful when you stop. I could see it mentally, like, it could mentally, like, really fuck with somebody, man. You put the bagels in the toaster, enjoy. It can really fuck with somebody, man. Imagine, like, I've seen this. The reason I've seen this in person. I've seen all these dudes friggin' blow up out of nowhere. And I know exactly what it is. All right. Dude, I've been watching you train for friggin' years, right? All of a sudden you got jacked, right? Out of nowhere. It's really like, well, how long are you going to keep this up? That's the question. So, it's a choice. I choose not to. I just choose not to. Look, this is what the one thing I'll say. This is the one thing I will say in all honesty. If I am 60, 70 years old, I am still training, and you know, I've lost a lot of testosterone and whatever else, I might consider it. I might consider it then. It's like, no, I've never done steroids. I'm just saying, if I'm 60, 70 years old, I've lost a lot of testosterone, hard to maintain muscle, friggin' shell of his former self. It can happen. It can happen. I would consider it, but right now, I'm 36 years old. There's no reason for me to consider it. I'm still young. And I don't want to shoot my whole wad right now. No. And I don't have a reason to. Like, here's a few things you guys are forgetting. Number one, business-wise, I get clients who really want to enjoy life and improve their physiques, right? And if I'm getting a bunch of clients on steroids, I'm sure I have some, but if I'm getting a bunch, like, a lot of them are going to be harder to cater to, right? So, super sensitive about their physique. They chose to do steroids in the first place. Scared to eat enjoyable foods, some of them. Like, that's what I be getting. I'm not into bodybuilding, guys. I have friends who are into bodybuilding. Awesome people. It's not my thing. I barely go to the gym. My favorite thing to do is ride my bikes. Wheelies, jumping shit. Guess what? At 200 pounds, I'm pretty heavy to be doing that stuff. Do I really want to add more muscle and bulk and weight to myself? That's going against my sport. My favorite sport is bike life. I mean, fun shit on bikes. My favorite sport. So, you're asking me if I would do something to go against my favorite pastime. Like, and I know a lot of people get me confused because I have some muscle, I eat shirtless, I flex. I get it. And a lot of people, because I flex and I have some muscle and eat shirtless and whatever, like, people think I think I'm a bodybuilder or want to be a bodybuilder, right? And it's not my thing. That's what's up, Del. Check out BS Del if you don't know what bike life's about. Check him out. I'm just posting. There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just not my thing. Like, That's like you wear like, how do I say this? You wear like Adidas Sambas and you go on a stream and people are like, you fucking suck at soccer. And you're like, well, I'm not a soccer player, man. Like, I get where you're getting that from. I guess I was wearing soccer shoes, you know? I wasn't even really thinking about it. But like, no, I do suck at soccer. So I don't play. And I do suck at bodybuilding. I usually say I suck at bodybuilding. I just don't want to do it anymore. I haven't in years. The very beginning, appreciate it, Care Bear. I'll get to the Gary Vee thing in a second. People are asking. At the very beginning, I wanted to be a bodybuilder or a sponsored fitness influencer, all this stuff. I was thinking about how cool that would be. How awesome it would be. And then I was just like, nah, fuck it, I don't want this. People change, things change, your goals change. Like, I'm super happy right now. I'm super happy. And part of the reason is, like, to be honest with you guys, part of the reason is because I don't spend much time in the gym. Part of the reason is because I don't. And I used to be super happy spending a ton of time in the gym also. That was part of the reason why I was happy at some point in time, because that's where I wanted to be. And right now, at this point in my life, that's not where I want to be. So, I don't spend much time there, right? For those of you wondering, these sandwiches are still fucking banging. That's just me personally. Like, if you want to compare me to a bodybuilder, that makes just no sense because I'm not into bodybuilding. Well, that's how you were first, Ryan? 3 years ago, you spent 2 hours a day in the gym. Now you spend 2 hours per week. Yeah. Life does change for many people. Like, I spent 2 hours a day in the gym 3 years ago too. Look, 7 days a week. I didn't even know what to do if the gym was closed. I would freak out. I'm like, oh. No, that's personally not where I'm at. What's up, NJ baddies? So, I'm not telling you don't go to the gym or you shouldn't like the gym. I'm telling you, you should do whatever you like and that thing might change. Over the course of a few years, that thing you like to do, the place you like to go, that might change. You might like to go clubbing all the time, right? You might change that. Then guess what? I'm 36 years old, going out to bars and clubs all the time again. Maybe I'll fall in love with the gym again. That's a possibility. Maybe I'll turn 40 and decide I want to be a pro bodybuilder. I really don't know. You're going to right now, same year, you're going to the gym every morning for 2 hours doing cardio. And now you're struggling. You should join the Blake diet. What's up, Frank? How are you? Meeting Gary Vee was cool. So anyway, let me back up. Jimmy asked, Frank asked, Ryan asked, a lot of people asked. Well, if you join the Blake diet, I'll help you out with that. Getting out of that, your own personal prison. I've been there. So, I went to the Gary V K-Swiss. The diet is optional for anybody 18 or over can sign up. Gary V K-Swiss sneaker release. I got the new Gary V low top sneakers. I like the lows out of the two. They has low and high. Took some photos, did a video testimonial. The VaynerMedia team is awesome. Gary V's team everybody there was awesome. I have some fans who work there. I met some other influencers, awesome people. Briefly met Gary. I'll be posting all of this, but like it was a good time at the event. I didn't wear K-Swiss a lot. I had one pair of the classic K-Swisses. The second pair were Gary V's first K-Swisses. That was my second pair of K-Swisses in my life, I believe. Which were the same shoe, but mesh and different colors. Oh. Does Gary know who I am? I don't know. I didn't ask him. I don't think so. His team knows who I am because I walked in and they're like, Blake, we love your videos, blah, 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 whatever. How much weight did you lose? So explain your, same thing. So you lost 60 pounds and you eat, you eat once a day and yeah, they watched my pancake video I did and all that stuff. But I didn't have much of Gary's time and I was being respectful because there was like a lot of influencers there. So, would I have done my diet as a teen? I wasn't overweight as a teen. Well, few things. I was a teen in the 90s. And in the 90s, nobody tracked their nutrients, really. You can say what you want, K-Shad, but how do you know? How do you know who pays who? In the 90s, nobody tracked their nutrients. Flexible dieting wasn't a thing. Flexible dieting was not a thing at all. Nobody knew how to do this. So you're asking me all these things, like, it's got to be more of a hypothetical, like, if you knew about flexible dieting and how to do this and tracking your nutrients and whatever, I had no problem with my weight. I just ate like a pig and didn't care because I moved a lot. Like, I moved a lot back then. Like, people think their body's metabolism slows down, right? I remember Goosebumps, of course. Magic School Bus, Care Bears. Smurfs, Chip 'n Dale's Rescue Rangers, DuckTales, Darkwing Duck, Punky Brewster, Who's the Boss, Saved by the Bell, Dinosaurs, Family Matters, Nickelodeon Guts, Legends of the Hidden Temple, all that, Salute Your Shorts, Double Dare, I go on and on. Tom and Jerry. Yo, Dragon Ball, you're way off, Angel. You just graduated high school. SpongeBob Ryan was way later. I've watched a few episodes, but SpongeBob was way later. Look, it's 2019. It's 2019. My diet is based on science, where the info is actually backed up and available, and people still want to debate it. People still want to debate it. Even if you don't understand the Blake diet principles, even if you just understand basic intermittent fasting without all the fucking cool shit, eat between these hours, hit your macros. Even that should be enough to tell you, like, this works. Everybody Hates Chris was also late. See, Ryan, you're 19. Angelo is 17. South Park came out when I was in 9th grade. 9th grade. So, I'm 36. So, like, I was, like, watching TV, like, 18 years before a lot of you guys who are throwing out these shows. That's why these shows are, like, I know what they are, but, like, not when I was a kid. Family Guy was late for me even too. Family Guy was... I was around, like, maybe 18. Ed and Eddie, yes. Ed and Eddie, yes. Pinky in the Brain. We just say Tom and Jerry. What's that? Doug, yep. Clifford the Big Red Dog. All great shows. You meant to say Fraggle Rock, not Frightening Rocks. Care Bears said Frightening Rocks, Fruggle Rocks. Fraggle Rock. It's Fraggle Rock. All right. What's up, Durrani? Duck Dodgers? What the fuck is Duck? No idea, Del. Duck Dodgers. What are my thoughts on Ice Cube? Power Rangers was late for me. We're talking about 80s shows. What are my thoughts on Ice Cube? He's a great businessman. Back to the 80s shows. Mighty Mouse. Mighty Mouse, yes. You also had G.I. Joe, Transformers, Thundercats, Voltron. Those were the days. Full House. Three Stooges was old. That was before my time. Even though we watched it, it was before my time. I did name Who's the Boss. Did I say Silver Spoons? I mean, what else did you have? Perfect Strangers with Larry and Balky. No, I don't smoke weed, but back in the day, like back in those days, not cartoon days, but like the late 90s, early 2000s, yeah, all the time, every day. Just not my thing right now. Oh, this makes me tired. Like, I need to be sharp when I do this. I need to explain the nutrients to these guys, put the meal together, film it properly, but like, and the thing is, I'm talking about this like, I'm doing this after a long, long day. After a long day, scientifically putting this meal together, doing a recipe stream, and filming it properly after smoking weed is probably not the best course of action. It's probably not. Is water healthy? Yeah, there's a healthy amount of a lot of things. Water can kill you though. Too much of anything can kill you. Water's a chemical, H2O. Johnny Bravo. Encourage the Cowardly Dog, yes. Is everything I eat healthy? When I said this before, there are no healthy foods and unhealthy foods. There's just ways to put together your nutrients or your meals to arrive at your nutritional goals in order to ensure health. Eating clean doesn't mean healthy. Eating dirty doesn't mean unhealthy. What means healthy is you're getting the right, protein, fat, fiber, potassium, vitamin A, B, C, D, friggin' elemental P, QRX, UV. You know what I'm saying? So, having said that, when I make my own meals, nutrients counted out, this is healthier than most people who are eating clean, period. Because most people who are eating clean, now if you're eating clean and you know how to count your nutrients, okay, cool. But most people don't. They don't know how. That's not going to help that person, right? You just binge so you make yourself throw up. No, you shouldn't. You should identify why you have a problem with overeating. I don't even like the word binge. It has such a negative connotation. I don't know, Lisette. Assuming you know how to get the right nutrients from enjoyable foods, that would be healthier than eating grilled chicken and broccoli, but missing out on key nutrients. Yes. Because grilled chicken and broccoli doesn't. There's a lot of nutrients missing from that. So, and the problem is, one of the reasons why people break a lot of times on these diets, right? One of the reasons why people break on the chicken and broccoli diet or some bullshit clean diet is not only because it sucks to eat like foods like that all the time, every day, but you might be missing out on key nutrients which fuck up your hormones. You might be fucking up your hormones by eating clean and not knowing what you're doing. And that may trigger you to friggin' go on a tear. Or, as you would say, binge. And after you go on that binge, you may feel better. Because you may have gotten from junk food nutrients that you were missing out on for like months. And be like, oh. And then you might repeat that cycle all over again. Oh. It's because you're not adding cheese sauce to the chicken and broccoli. Fat Boy Miserable. Fat Boy Miserable. You seem like you're in a pretty trying place. So I'll tell you what. Send me an email. Click the link in my bio. Send me an email. I don't know. I don't know if you should join my diet or not. I really don't know. But if you're just saying you just binged and asking if it's bad to do a 3-day fast, it seems like you're on some like roller coaster where you're just trying to unrealistically fix a bunch of shit and lose weight, and then you fuck it all up, and it's just a roller coaster for you. That's what it seems like. So, I mean, maybe I could give you some advice. Maybe that advice would be to join. Maybe it won't be to join. Or I have no idea. But no. If you're somebody who's binging or overeating like that, and the same somebody who's asking if it's bad to do a 3-day fast, yeah, you got to stop that. So, what's up, Dave Crack? How are you? I know what overeating is, but a lot of people use the word binge when it's not warranted. It's like, oh, you overate by 1,000 calories, right? Guess what? There's plenty of people here who overate by 1,000 calories and have no idea they did. And you might be right about the cheese sauce, Lisette. You might be right. Binging is for Netflix. Ignore the trolls in here. If somebody's really going to be annoying, right? Then I'll block them. But I don't see too many people being super annoying. Hey, if you'd like to join Care Bear, I'm more than happy to have anybody who is ready to change their life for the better and enjoy food while managing their weight, whether that's losing, maintaining, or even healthily gaining, which I do get those people every now and then who want to gain. And the thing is, once you get to your goal, you don't want to stop the diet to gain, right? Fight and you don't know what to do because it takes me to lose. You're an amateur boxer. You don't know what to do because of binging. Dehydrating you and running you into the ground 2 to 3 weeks before a fight. Here's the thing. You're saying it takes time to lose weight on my diet, right? My diet, fat loss is 0% slower on my diet. I give you the info you need to get the best fat loss results. Now, unfortunately, as far as amateur boxing goes, you're going to cut weight and lose some muscle. You're going to. Now, if you win your fight, it doesn't matter. But there's only a certain speed at which you can lose fat. And if you're losing weight fast, it's either A, water, keto, or B, you're losing fat, but you're also losing muscle. So I teach my clients how to do things properly to maximize fat loss, but minimize muscle and bone loss. It's nothing to do with the Blake diet in general. It's just science of how everybody is different. Everybody has a certain amount of body fat and certain body composition, and everybody's gonna be slightly different of how much fat they can lose at a time. If you are extremely obese, you can lose more fat faster. If you are extremely obese, you could lose 2.5 pounds a week. You're gonna have better results with one though. And the leaner you are, the less forgiving your body is, right? We have an amateur boxer in the Blake diet. We do. And I gave him the best tips, and one of the best tips was just cutting water weight. Like, ask him, when do you weigh in? Do you weigh in right before the fight? do you weigh in the night before? Like, there's all different things you could do to manipulate the scale. And that's what I'll tell you how to do. I mean, the best of all. So if you want to join, link in bio. Thank you. That's it. Yeah, we have an amateur boxer who's a member of Blake Diet. I forget who it is. He joined like 2 weeks ago. But that's another question I was asking. Like, when do you weigh in? Because if you weigh in the night before,